Hey guys, it is me, Bets Golden. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're on playback, welcome. I am on my very last, can't believe it, last Halloween new stamp set to me. So I wanted to jump on and make a card with it. I'm using the Magic Picture Changer by Fawn. It is super dark in here, so let me go turn on the light switch because I like to keep it off, but it's been so overcast in the valley that the light hasn't been shining through, so we might have to deal with the glare, like right there. I am sorry about that, but that's so much better. Anyway, usually I film with it off because the overhead light is annoying. But with that being said, here we are. So I have the Lawn Fawn little stamp. This is the candy corn one. Yes, the candy corn add-on. And then the die is the Magic Picture Changer die. And I have both the regular die as well as the extension. And what the extension includes is this piece and I think the tabs. So it's pretty cool. The cardstock that I'm using today is by a company called Cut Cardstock. You can find them at cutcardstock.com. It is really good cardstock at a fraction of the price. I strongly recommend you head over there. Tell them I sent it that way. And then we're going to be using some Memento ink on the little candy corn for the inside and Grape Crush for our sentiments. And then we also are using the Tri-Blend Spectrum in Citrus Blend and Orange Blend. You guys, this is so funny. I couldn't remember what a candy corn looked like, so I had to go make sure that they're gluten-free first so I could touch them, because I can't touch gluten. I'll break out in a horrible rash. And I learned, so it is yellow, orange, white. So I need to set that off so I remember what a candy corn is as I do this little project. So the first thing that you want to do, obviously, is we want to stamp our images, and I thought it would be cute. So I'm going to set this all aside. We're going to be working with these two pieces first, and then we'll do some stamping on this little circle that I had cut out that is separate from everything. And this is what we're going to be working on first. And I want to do on the outside, I want it to be like a little happy candy corn, and then as you pull it up, I want the candy corn to be bitten and miserable. So, I know that's so mean of me. So what I want to do is take some of my purple tape, because I don't want, and I've been messing with this a little just to see if I remember how it all goes together. I don't want this to move, but I want to stamp on it. So I need it to be relatively secure as I stamp on it. So I'm just going to put a piece of purple tape down, pardon me, on the back of this, and then I know that it won't be moving anywhere as I'm stamping it, which is super important. All right, so on this one, we're going to do that one. On this one, we're going to do this one, and then we're going to do our sentiment in purple. So let me see here. And it's important that when you do the bottom one that you keep your picture, your image close to the bottom, because of when it pulls up, you want to see the entire image. So that's why. All right. So let me take this one up first and pull it off over here. And I am just going to stamp this off to the bottom just like so. And then I do have the stamp squeegee that I love. And then let me do my sentiment on that. Actually, we put a little face on them. So the face I want to use is a really happy face. We'll do this one. So I'm just going to line, I like to line my little face up in there first. And again, I'm going to be using alcohol ink on it, so I definitely need to make sure. Oh, so cute, so cute. He's not going to be happy because he's going to get his little head bit off. But, you know, isn't this just so sweet? It's like a sweet, morbid way. I think it's so funny. All right, so that's that. Let me go ahead, set this aside for just a minute. We'll do our sentiments in a second. And then I'm going to pick this one up. And boom, boom, boom. Then I'm going to put this kind of down on the bottom, like so. And then for this, now he just got his head bit off, so he does. I want him to be not so happy about that, because who wants to get their head bit off? I mean, metaphorically speaking as well. Nobody. And really, you know, you probably could put this little face down on the bottom. Might actually be a little bit better. And I'm not going to ink up his second eye, just because I don't know if it'll fit. So I'm just inking up. Well, did ink up a little bit. There we go. Just get that on there. There we go. So now he looks unhappy, which is what we wanted. We wanted him to be unhappy. Now I know that that doesn't look on center right now, which is totally fine because the picture is going to be fine. Okay, so from here, I want to do my sentiments on this. Now on my black, I'm going to do Happy Halloween on this, and I think I'm just going to stamp it in black. No, I'm going to say Trick or Treat on this one. So we're going to do this there. And then we'll move into our Grape Crush. Okay, nice image on that one. So let's move on over to our Grape Crush, and then we'll color in those sentiments, or in the images. And we will assemble our card. Okay, so for this one, we're going to do I love you, and then on the next one, it'll say More Than Candy Corn. So we're just going to put that right on up there, about right there. And I'm going to do this in the Grape Crush. All right. And then on the little one, we'll do More Than Candy Corn. I'm not really like a lawn fawn. It's never really been my style, but these are so cute. Now this goes off. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do one half, and then I'll do the other half. So you can take and cut it if you want with scissors. I'm not gonna. I think I'm just gonna be careful on this, and I'm gonna do candy corn towards the bottom. And I'm just inking that up lightly. So I'm just going to put this off over here, kind of centered up over it. And then I'm going to do More Than on top. Making sure I'm really getting all that ink off. We don't need all that ink. Okay. And then for the top, I'm just going to do More Than. Okay. And I'll just put that directly over. Like so. There we go. All right, so I am done stamping. Now comes the fun part. We are going to color in these babies and assemble our card. I'm going to leave that just right here for now because it does block out that really ugly overcast light that I have. And again, you guys, you know, I live in Arizona. It is always sunny. I have a beautiful natural light in this room. But today, this whole week, it has been overcast and I have been tired all week, just pooped. Okay, so. All right, so the colors that I've chosen obviously are the candy corn colors, and I'm gonna leave the top of them white, and then I'm gonna do the centers yellow, orange, and the bottoms just yellow. And I really am not doing much of the shading. I hope that I'm doing the dark end on this one. This is such a simple card. It doesn't really require much. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then let's go ahead and do our orange. Right up here. Okay, now we need to start to assemble our card. So for this step, a lot of people are under the, and take off this purple tape. Always save your purple tape because you can use it several times before throwing it away. A lot of people are under the illusion or the misconception that you are supposed to fold this piece down and then wrap these edges around, which is exactly not what you're supposed to do. What you want to do is, if you have a very fine glue, you can use that, or you can take, I'm using a very thin piece of double-sided tape, and I'm putting that up here on the edge, and I'm going to do that over here as well. And then I will, once I get the edges down, because this is going to serve as a track. These little indentations on this serve as a track. That's what it's for. It's to keep our tag in line. So take that up, and then you're just going to fold it over. And you can use glue, but the problem is if you use glue and you adhere it before the glue dries, or it dries gloppy, you're left with a sticky track for your tag, and that is no fun. Okay, so from here, I'll take this one, I can get it off. Oop, didn't mean to get it off that much. Okay, there we go. Again, we are just applying a bunch of pressure right there. And there. All right, so now this is ready to be assembled. You are going to want to have a little pouch full of cornstarch or powder. What this does is this allows your track to slide smoothly, because sometimes it can get hung up. So you want to just do a nice coating with that, and then you're going to slip this in like so. And let me wipe this down because this is going to bother me. And then you're going to slip that in like so, and then you are going to take these pieces and just push them in to your base. So you're taking the tag pieces and you are pushing them into your base. And I did that too soon. I thought I had the top, but I didn't. So let me try this again. All right, so you want to make sure that you have the top first. There we go. There we go. The top first. Slip that bad boy right on in there. And like so. Okay, sure. This is all lined up, and the track will help keep everything in place, which is what we want. And then you fold it over. We're going to adhere it, but I just want to make sure that it works first. See, more than candy corn. So make sure that the lesson is when you are stamping on your tag, you need to make sure you do it at the base of the tag, not at the top, or else your image will pull through all the way. Okay, so really pay attention to that. Okay, now I want to stop it at about there, and I need to adhere the bottom of this to my card base. So what you want to do now is you want to take a little bit of glue and just along your edges, just a little bit, because we don't want it to go over onto our tag, because then it'll glue the tag in place. So that would be no fun. And we're going to add a tab to the top of our tag as well, which will help it not run out of the bottom, because we don't want that. Okay, so let's make sure that this works. That's so cute. And then we're going to make it look better, of course, once we put that on. All right, so we need to finish this off by adding a tag here. And what this tag will do, this tab, is it'll allow it not to be pushed too far down where it escapes the bottom. So, because you don't want the tag to come out under there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put some glue. I'm using Ultra Glitter Glue. It's, as you guys know, if you follow me, it's my favorite. And we're just going to adhere this to that top tab. We're going to put the tab on the tab. I don't know if that's right. Like, if I'm saying the right thing. I make up words. It's a talent that I have. I have my own special vocabulary. I swear. Everybody teases me. My piano teacher told me, and I had piano late in life, and she's like, I'm talking over 40. She's like, you have an entirely different vocabulary than the rest of society. And I'm like, I know. So see how cute that is? So cute. Okay, so let's finish off our card. And I already created a card base using purple. And then my cardstock, all my cardstock is from cutcardstock.com. So you guys make sure you go check that out because it's epic. And then I'm going to put on it this to camouflage all that white. I wasn't going to leave it like that. And then this, which is from the extension pack. I love that. So cute. So this is a pretty simple card, but to jazz it up, I am going to put some of this green. I'm going to make a bow. I'm on the bow fringe lately. I'm like doing bows a lot. I'm going to put some of that off to the side. So I'm going to actually move this over and kind of, I don't really have to move it down because it doesn't matter once it gets out of the envelope. I just want to make sure my pull tab is in the right spot. So I'm just going to glue down the back. Don't glue that piece. That would suck. Because then you won't be able to get it up. So let's just pull this off. And I'm doing it off center a bit because I want to put that ribbon on and finish the card off with that way. And then I love it. I think it's so funny. All right. I have a morbid sense of humor, people. Okay, so for this one, now, this is tricky. You do not want to glue the edges, okay? Hi, Tracy. You do not want to glue the edges because if you glue the edges, you will not be able to move this. So you want to just literally do the top and the bottom of this. We don't want to restrict our ability to move the tag. And you can do like way off to the edge like this. That's okay. That's not where it's been cut. Basically, wherever it's been cut on your die cut, you do not want to move it. All right, so there's this. And I like to use glue for this step because I can maneuver it around if I don't get it on center. And then for this, I am literally just going to do the corners on this for the frame. Maybe I'll do one there. I just want to reduce the risk of getting the glue in places that I don't want it. And there's this. Okay, coming together, right? Cute. I'm resembling a candy corn, pulling in the purple and the green to make it more Halloweeny. But, you know, I want it to be definitely a kid-friendly card. And then I was thinking of doing the trick or treat right there. But let me add that after I get my ribbon on, because I may change my mind. I might want to put it somewhere else. So for the ribbon, I have this. This is emerald green. It's from Cut Cardstock, of all places, believe it or not. Best price on ribbon I have ever seen. It is $3.50 for 25 yards, which is awesome. Okay, so normally I will tie it while it's on the spool, on the spool. I can't even talk today. Good Lord, but I'll try to cut it off. I can do it faster if I'm not having a mess with this spool. All right, so just gonna make a little bow up here, off to the side, and see, I think I cut it too short. I need someone with small hands. Jiminy Christmas. That's what I get. Let's see here. Can it work? Can it work? Try one more time, then I'll go back to my other way. Part of the fun of watching this live is you get to watch the person screw up and learn from their mistakes so you don't repeat them, right? Okay, I'm going to cut a longer piece. Save this for another project. And now I have too much. That's okay. Okay. It's gonna be cute, I promise. All right. All right, I know the bow's huge, but we're gonna fix that. Just gonna get it all placed up here, right? And then we're just gonna take that over down like that. Turn it up again. Pull it through. So, alrighty-o. Let's get that on right there. Okay, so I think I'm loving this. I think I love it. I think it's cute. And now we can figure out where we're going to put our trick or treat. All right. Okay, so for our trick or treats, I think I do like it down there. So we'll put it off down here, off of the bottom. It'll also kind of make it look nice with the top. It'll give it it'll make it not so disproportional. It'll proportion it all out. All right. And there we go. And then of course, you always have to do your signature stamp. If you do not have a signature stamp, you totally need one. And then the card will be done. So I'm super, oops, I used way too much ink. I'm super excited that I have finally worked through all my new Halloween stash stuff. That's exciting. I'm ready to move on to Thanksgiving and some more of my Christmas stuff. I've worked a lot through Christmas as well. But this was the last I had that I needed to do for this. And I have 2 more of these sets, I think, to use on different things. One's a peacock, and I forgot what the second one is. But anyway, isn't that just a really adorable, simple card that you can make for Halloween? I think a kid would love getting that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for joining me on my impromptu lives. Like I said recently, I have a lot of product that I want to get through. And this is just the best way that I can do it, is just jump on and do a live periodically. I do always have lives going on Thursday nights at 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. And then on Tuesdays, I always have a pre-recorded video for you guys with a technique or a review or something. Make sure you're following me over on Instagram. I'm Beth's Golden over there as well. And if you're interested in any of these products that I've used today, the cut cardstock, I do need to get that website up on my description box. It's not an affiliated link. I am an influencer for them because I seek them out and begged because I love their stuff. But everything else down there, I have a whole bunch of shops that I'm affiliated with. If you're interested in any of this, you can purchase almost everything through scrapbook.com. I would recommend that one. And basically, those affiliated links are no cost to you. They only just help me out, and it's no additional cost to you, but it does help me and support my channel and helps me bring you guys new content. Okay, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I will chat with you all later. Thank you again so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed the card.